We work with Claw because she makes great clothes. And she lends us a lot of cachet, being a little superstar around town.
My name is Claudia, so my nickname derived from that. When I was about 8 years old, my friend's older brother came home all high and drunk and said, "Oh, look, it's the Claw."
At a time in New York City history where a lot of shit's already been done, trains aren't here anymore, I think people need to do things to stay fresh and interesting, and I thought, like, an icon that represents what her name was, that was pretty exciting.
The fact that it's an icon, it creates a mass appeal in a way that even the most legible throw-ups and graph hits don't have. And it's a powerful symbol, and it's very direct.
I'm making my stamp, and I want to see it everywhere. If you don't bomb, then you can't peace. Don't bother. If you can't support your name, then you have no business writing graffiti, because graffiti is not just the pretty part. Piecing is kind of the glossy exterior. It's like, look, we're artists, but to get to that level, you had to spend a couple years on the street creating a name and a rep for yourself.
When I first noticed her claw symbol, I thought her whole fashion background, claw, her real name, her personality as an individual, it all kind of came together, and using that icon was perfect. I mean, it was unique in its own way, but yet it's kind of summed up who she was, who she is.
Pimpin' man slut, power money sack, painting mad spa, huffing mad skunk, punching many suckers.
This was in high school. Claudia was basically a good child, but she did certain things that she shouldn't have done in her youth as she got older, especially when she became a teenager.
She could have her moments. She could turn on a dime, if you know what I mean.
Very rebellious, very rebellious. My other daughter is a physician.
I don't think she's made the smartest choices, and I really do think she needs to wise up. If she were to be arrested again, it would be her third violation, and who knows what'll happen at that point. I think that I am a little bit more grounded because, I'm sorry, Bernard, you've got to stop that. She's not somebody who should be in jail. She's getting a little old for that.
Claudia, in her art right now, at this moment of her work, she has not let me in on exactly what it is she does. Maybe she's afraid to tell me because she thinks I'll worry even more.
It wasn't something that I cared to elaborate on or, you know, even wanted to bother trying. My mom kind of sees things her way. And
no, it has nothing to do with that, please. I have not learned to appreciate graffiti art.
I don't think my mom really likes graffiti art. I remember her distinct reactions were, why can't you paint a tree or a flower? Why do you always have to write your name? It's so immature.
She produced graffiti.
She did graffiti.
I really kind of never really talked to her about it. She couldn't understand, or I don't know, maybe I just never gave her the chance to.
I think she doesn't tell me where she's going, because if I knew, I might drive over there and pull her by the hair back into the car. So that might be one of the reasons why she doesn't mention it to me.
There was something in my life that I was missing. I did not feel like I was here. And I really wanted to prove to myself, like, oh, look, I am here. There's my name. Graffiti just kind of drowned out all the insecurities that I had about myself and just made me feel like I could really do anything. You're walking, there's no one around. It's just this like private little world. It's a wild feeling of really being connected to your surroundings. And you can just take a little piece and it's yours. I'm fixing my spot. Somebody mistakenly thought that I am sleeping, that I'm not maintaining my spots, but they are wrong. Cannot let this go on. I was raised by train riders, and I have learned, you know, that if somebody else has a spot, you can't take their spot unless it's dissed. Throw up goes over a tag, and piece goes over a throw up. There are so many rules and regulations, it's crazy. Not everybody follows them, but I do, I don't know.
Oh, it's police.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not police, that's security or something.
All right, well, I saw a little light.
Miss 17 and I paint illegal graffiti in very high traffic areas where it gets a lot of attention. I like to call them jock spots.
There are spots that, you know, men would be concerned about being at, you know, all hours of the night, and I know she's up there with like 17, and I mean, I've been in the boondocks in the middle of the Bronx and, you know, in crazy kind of locations, and I've been like, damn.
Chill, chill.
When we go out bombing, we are one unit. I mean, we just take turns. One of us is going to look out, eagle eye, every direction, make sure nobody's coming. That's how you have to do it. If you don't have each other's backs, no one's going to get your back for you. PMS for life. It's the only crew I will ever rep. Going to these really fucked up neighborhoods, and essentially I'm this little white girl running around wherever I please, writing my name. And so when I teamed up with Claw, suddenly it became more obvious that I would be a victim because we had guys following us and we had guys trying to hit on us and didn't want to take no for an answer. This guy's backing up because he thinks we're hookers. They always think I'm a hooker. And a cheap one, I might add.
Anybody messes with me, I'm gonna spray him right in the face.
Stop, hold it, freeze, now.
Girl, I like your bubbles.
When we come out, if we just catch tags on the little bridge that's alongside of here, that shit'll be hot, because it's very...
Man.
A lot of out-of-towners are coming and bombing right up here in the little industrial zone and then leaving. I'm Wall City, I hit the Bronx.
All right, let's go. What else should we do?
We could do that shit on the Bruckner's, but right close to here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do we have to climb a fence to get in there?
No. I think that graffiti taught me my work ethic, respect, and I thought that they were just graffiti skills, and then I learned very quickly that they're life skills.
I'm glad that she is respected and that people like her work. More importantly, that she respects herself and is satisfied with her own life. That's more important than being looked at as a cultural icon.
Do I really need to bomb the streets if people are wearing a claw on their chest? I don't know.